two political stories dropped in Kenya, and together they paint a picture that every Kenyan needs to see clearly. On one side, President Ruto has picked a man of God to lead the country's peace commission. On the other side, a powerful MP is telling police that a former deputy president is mobilizing dangerous people for a community rally. Peace commission, goon allegations, a political comeback attempt. This is not coincidence. This is Kenyan politics operating at full speed. Stay with me for the next 8 minutes. I'm going to break down both stories, connect the dots, and tell you exactly what this means for Kenya right now. Before we get into today's headlines, you need two pieces of background. First, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, the NCIC. This institution was created in the direct aftermath of Kenya's 2007-2008 post-election violence, a crisis that killed over 1,300 people and displaced hundreds of thousands more. The NCIC exists for one reason: to prevent that from ever happening again. It monitors hate speech, investigates ethnic incitement, and is supposed to operate completely independent of political influence. The chairmanship has been vacant, and now Ruto has moved to fill it. Second, Rigathi Gachagua, the man who was Kenya's deputy president until his dramatic impeachment just months ago. Since leaving office, Gachagua has been doing what Kenyan politicians do best: rebuilding, consolidating his base. And now he is planning a major political rally in the Mount Kenya region, the heartland of the Kikuyu community. That rally is now at the center of a very serious public confrontation. Here's what happened. President William Ruto has nominated Bishop Kepha Omae as the new chairperson of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. Bishop Omae is a religious leader, and on the surface, that profile fits the role. The NCIC is about dialogue, reconciliation, and national unity. A church background checks some of those boxes. But this nomination is already drawing scrutiny, and here is why. The NCIC chair must be seen as fiercely independent. The moment the public perceives the chair as a presidential loyalist, the institution loses the one thing that makes it effective: credibility. Critics are asking, why this person? Why now? And why at a moment when political temperatures between Ruto's government and Gachagua's growing movement are rising by the day? The nomination still needs to go through the National Assembly for vetting and approval. Parliament has the power to reject it. But if it sails through, the NCIC will be under intense public scrutiny from day one. An institution built to protect Kenyans from political violence cannot afford that kind of credibility deficit. Now, to the story setting social media on fire. Rigathi Gachagua is organizing a major political gathering targeting the Kikuyu community and the broader Mount Kenya region. In Kenyan political language, this is a direct statement of intent. It says, "I am still here, I still have a base, and I am not going quietly." Then came Kimani Ichung'wah, the MP for Kikuyu constituency and one of Ruto's most vocal allies in parliament. Ichung'wah went public with a stark warning, urging police to deploy heavy security at the planned rally. His reason? He claims Gachagua is mobilizing, and he used the word directly: goons. Now let that sit for a moment. An elected MP, representing the very community Gachagua is rallying, is telling law enforcement that a former deputy president is bringing dangerous elements to a political gathering before the event has even taken place. This is not a casual statement. In Kenyan political culture, calling someone's supporters goons before a rally is one of the most inflammatory things a politician can do. It shifts the narrative, it puts security agencies on edge, and if anything goes wrong on that day, the framing is already set. Whether Ichung'wah's concerns are genuine or calculated, the effect is the same. The rally is now politically toxic before Gachagua even steps on stage. Here is my honest take on both stories, and I will not sit on the fence. On the NCIC nomination, Bishop Omae may be a genuinely decent man, but a good person in the wrong appointment at the wrong time can still cause damage. Kenya does not need a Cohesion Commission chair who owes his seat to the same president whose political rivals are currently being labeled threats to public safety. If Ruto wants to be taken seriously on national unity, he needs to nominate someone that even his opponents would respect. Anything less is a missed opportunity, and a dangerous one. On Gachagua and Ichung'wah, this is where I want to be very direct. Gachagua has every democratic right to hold a political rally. Being impeached does not erase his citizenship or his right to organize, and the crowds he continues to attract prove that his political chapter is far from over. But Ichung'wah's goons warning is not a security briefing, it is a political weapon. It is designed to delegitimize the rally before it begins, to make Gachagua look like a destabilizing force rather than a political opponent exercising his rights. And that pattern, where rival gatherings are preemptively painted as violent threats, is exactly how Kenya's worst political moments have been engineered. We have been here before. We know what comes next when leaders stop seeing opponents and start seeing enemies. Both sides need to lower the temperature, because the people who will pay the price if this escalates are not the politicians, they are ordinary Kenyans.
So, where do you stand on this? Is Bishop Omae the right choice for NCIC? Or is this a political appointment dressed in religious clothing? And the Gachagua rally, legitimate democratic politics, or something that genuinely needs a heavy security response? Drop your opinion in the comments. I read every single one. If this video gave you clarity on what is really happening in Kenya's political space right now, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We cover these stories every day, without fear and without favor. God bless Kenya. See you in the next one.